Since starting the Nari Shakti show, we've covered various topics. Age not being a barrier to making friends with anger, turning it into a positive, to actually taking control of finances. Today, we're going to talk about fitness because healthier women are happier women. Welcome to the Nari Shakti show. I'm your host Aparna, and today I have the absolute privilege of having with us the very beautiful Sharmila Munj.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sharmila is a strategic powerhouse at the intersection of corporate impact and grassroots wellness. With a background in logistics and CSR for giants like Blue Dart, DHL, and Procam, she transitioned her expertise into social entrepreneurship. As a founding force behind Pinkathon alongside Milan Soman, she has mobilized thousands of women to reclaim their health. A dedicated sari enthusiast, Sharmila shattered stereotypes by pioneering sari runs, proving that tradition and athleticism coexist beautifully. Through her Har Ghar Cycle initiative, she continues to bridge the gap between boardroom mandates and community well-being, advocating for a fitter, greener, and more inclusive India. A very, very warm
Thank
welcome to you,
you.
Sharmila. It's
Thank you.
I'm so happy to have you here and have you featured in the Nari Shakti show because you
Yes.
stand for so many things that Nari Shakti is all about.
Yes. The powerhouse of all the women is Nari Shakti.
Well said. All right. So let's get to your corporate life and what you
Yeah.
do. When you consult with brands today on CSR, where do you want CSR to be as a long term initiative? You think it should be as the same level as their commercial goals? What is your take on it?
So actually, it is always said that you can't change the world, but you can change one life. Aparna. And when you have the power to change one life or many life, as a collective decision, corporates have that amount of funding. They have the power in terms of changing lives of so many children, so many women, or so many NGOs that are there. So we as a person, I think so I become the bridge between the corporate and the NGO. The empowerment is not only for the NGO to talk about themselves and to market their, because a lot of time they do not know how to tell about their,
True. True.
and when they are telling, they feel कि no, हमको तो सिर्फ 50,000 चाहिए, हमको सिर्फ एक 1 लाख चाहिए, 10 लाख चाहिए. But when we are making a bigger impact, it has to be what you said. The philanthropy vision should be there for 5 years, 10 years. तो ही impact दिखाने को मिलेगा ना. Otherwise, people just donate. What
Right.
is the using of donation?
Right.
It's great, you can have a mix of donation, but what we need right now are fundraisers. And corporate India, when we also contact them for TCS World 10K Bangalore also, we see that they do not just become they don't just donate on the page. More and more employees become fundraiser, more and more NGO founders become fundraiser, because you have to walk the talk. Why should only the corporate talk about it? So that's the whole idea. When the collectiveness is there, then only we will win in this thing. Otherwise, there will always be a gap, and we can really do this miracle only in collectiveness and the vision.
True. So there are so many NGOs out there with a very sincere need,
Yeah.
trying to solve various problems, but the storytelling aspect is missing.
Missing.
And then the NGOs, they have funds, but they don't know what the right places would be to invest and what would really happen out of those. And there are also some NGOs where money may not go a long way. So
Yeah.
you take that responsibility of actually bridging the
Right.
NGOs with the corporates and making sure that the money stretches goes the right way, and
Yeah.
getting that story really out.
Very true. And it may not be that you are a corporate and you want to only give money. You can give education in terms of social media.
Mm.
You can give them help in terms of amplification,
Mm.
you can give tech support.
Mm.
There are a lot of companies are techies, don't want to give money, build the NGOs. There are capacity building, because when they get money for a project, it is only for that project, so the capacity building doesn't happen.
Mm.
They don't know, they don't scale up. So
True.
if you want to scale up India,
Mm.
let's scale up from all the, if it was your business, how you would do it.
Mm.
So that's what the corporate should understand. It's not only about money,
Very
it is
true.
about everything.
Very
you
true. So when I worked for Microsoft, October was called the giving month.
Okay.
And you're right, it's not always about money, because they used to encourage spending time. Because unless you spend time, be there at those NGOs, do things with them, you don't really realize what the problems are at the ground level. It's
Right.
very easy to give money and not know where the money is being spent. But when you're there at that ground situation, be it an orphanage, when you see the suffering of the children, or you see the little wants that those children have, unless you feel it, you don't really feel like wanting to do it. But once
Yeah.
you actually experience it with the people, you
Yeah.
know that okay, there is a real need there. Let me
Exactly.
give, be it time or money.
Yeah. And the NGO stories also should talk about the beneficiaries. They should talk about beneficiaries also should raise funds. Like when I was raising funds last year for Maitriana, which was a woman empowerment thing. But this time when Tata Mumbai Marathon came, I was raising money for an orphanage because I adopted a child 20 years back. So the relationship for my donors also was that yes, this is real for her. This is what they could see my daughter Anushri as a 20-year-old. So the impact can be seen. So I want more and more people to come out and just talk about the cause that they love, and then it will go into the corporates. It's not the individual thing.
Speaking of marathons, you were the founding force along with Milind
Yes.
Soman
Yeah.
in founding Pinkathon.
Yeah.
So, what was the gap that you really saw where you said, the marathons are going to be the way for women to reclaim their wellness?
So, Milind had already started the Pinkathon when I met him.
Okay.
It was a very different.
When was this?
This was 2012.
Okay.
And one of his actress friend and her daughter was in my daughter's school.
Okay.
So he wanted fundraising support, and I started that. And in the time when he gave me a bib to come for Pune, and I was already doing a lot of pro bono for him. And when I realized that if Milind could give me a bib, a free bib, women pay 700 for their children's pizza, but they won't spend for themselves. So there was a need where we, even if the sponsorship was not coming, I started telling sponsors, saying that why don't you register women? I told Blue Dart DHL, I told TCS, I told every corporate that why don't you register money if you do not have sponsorship? And that's how Milind started calling me the first Pinkathon ambassador. And I did not stop on that. I feel what you said, the gap was because from one December to the other December, the run was happening, the marathon was happening, and the women used to sleep. So I started Har Ghar Mein Pinkathon, which was let's get together on a Saturday morning, let's run together, let's do some warm up, let's do 3 kilometers. Then you can come back to your family, because I had a small child, I had a mother, to take care of. So women love to do exercise, but it's not they have reasons. You have to make that cohesive atmosphere again as a community.
Very
We love to do that.
Very true, very true. Otherwise, we always tend to deprioritize ourselves
of
over
course.
everything else. Okay. So you just mentioned about you being the first Pinkathon ambassador. And I remember the statement that you made about a year back that has stood with me. You said, I'm not an ambassador, I'm a Mercedes. So, Sharmila, what makes you a Mercedes?
I feel that everybody is unique in this world, and everybody is premium. But even with women, when I'm telling them, just like the whole thing, that we are never being taught how to love ourselves in school or colleges, So when you are a Mercedes, you know your worth. You know your worth, I mean,
You don't need external validation.
you don't need external. And that is the only thing that it's not the running part that you have to do 10 kilometers, 5 kilometers. When we made the whole Pinkathon, I started with 30 women, then 60, Parle, Andheri, Vashi, Pune, Calcutta, Chennai, all my girls. I only told them it's not about the finishing line. It's going beyond the finishing line and meeting yourself.
Oh, very well said.
Acknowledging yourself is more important, when you cross the finishing line. And that's what my mother taught me. Whenever she used to see all the photographs, till now, my mother will say in Konkani that, where is my photo, Majhe photo kaya sa,
Okay.
So that gave me that thing that, my mother always said that till you love yourself, you are never going to love others, and that's what the Mercedes come. If Milind wanted to say that I was an ambassador, but I thought, he was talking about the car, but I remain the Mercedes in my life.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. So tell me this, what is the role of fitness in a woman's life?
So the fitness part is prioritizing yourself, knowing your own body, fitness is just not running or gymming, or that's a part of what you select, you can do yoga, you can do swimming, just find some time for yourself, and know your body. There is some pain, there is something that is happening. A woman's body is actually going through, I think so, I had seen one of your
The breast cancer awareness.
yeah, yes, it is going through so many ups and downs, and every part of our life, every age, like when we are teenagers, then we get married, then there is a pre-menopause, then there is menopause, and everybody feels he, this is a menopause, you have to, I feel that there is no pause for a woman,
No, absolutely.
so that's the only part of fitness. It keeps you going. Like right now, you must have met my colleague. He was there right now. He might be 25. I have the same zest and the energy that he has. So I'm saying that comes with your fitness level, exercising every day, cycling every day, doing yoga, doing meditation. I was in the car. Just do 7 minutes meditation every day, and it will help you to know yourself, to get in touch with yourself. We are meeting so many people in this world right now. Like I met Raghu and Aparna right now. But when is the time you're meeting yourself? So that 7 minutes, those fitness journeys, when you do, you're just pampering yourself.
So tell me if there are 3 tips that you want to tell women out there, who are so busy in their everyday lives, who feel very guilty about investing time for themselves. If there are 3 easy things that we can do to incorporate fitness into our everyday routine, what would that be?
So one is, you start doing 7 minute meditation. You
Okay.
just put an alarm. Okay, you can start doing planks because it just requires 1 minute or 10 seconds or 30 seconds. आपने कुकर का सीटी लगाया है, वहां पे एक plank करो, एक squat करो, that is, at least you can start with that.
Okay.
And then you can go down, you can start do a walk, run. That's a different part of it. But at least when you're at home, you know that there are a small child or you have a mother-in-law. आपने कुकर चढ़ा दिया है, आप एक प्लैंक करो. ओके, कुकर की सीटी पहले नहीं बजेगी जब तक आपका प्लैंक हो जाएगा. You can do 5 squats or 10 squats every day. Do it in the right way, do it with the right form. That will give you a lot of strength when you, and it's not about the strength also, it's the endurance part, because when Milind asked me that, you wanted to do Mumbai Pune, I just thought, how can I do Mumbai Pune? He said, no, you can do it.
Just a distance of?
160 kilometers.
Wow. Okay.
But I feel that the whole endurance is there in a woman and she is not actually unleashing it. And when you start training, you give your body that, because after school or after college, you have not even done that, And when you start giving that training part of it, then your body start becoming more and more endurance level. And that's what we need. You can do anytime now 10 kilometers, or if there is a trek, you should go with any of your friends. You should never feel tired, and that's endurance, And health is something our parents have given us, it's not, the health is not what hospital has given us, the
True, very
parents have
true.
given us.
Very
So
true.
it is our thing, it's a temple. Make it, you have to give it the right food, you have to give it the right air, so make yourself
Make that conscious decision.
conscious decision in terms of, and mothers can do that, make the sugar out of it, bring jaggery, I have put ragi or millet, in my, a lot of times we all have pizzas, but I see to it that the whole family, when the mother is actually conscious, the family starts becoming conscious in that way.
The Har Ghar Cycle initiative, it sounds very catchy. What is it and what was your vision behind it?
Actually, Har Ghar Cycle was not an initiative to, where there is an environment or there is a need of, carbon footprints here. It's it's again on a woman entrepreneurship, or a woman mental part of it. A lot of entrepreneurs or a lot of people, when I realized during the lockdown, that they were vice presidents of companies, they were CEOs of companies, and they still were not, they were going through a lot of pain because of a domestic violence or some abuse or something happening in their lives. And when you start working on your mental fitness, you have to relate to when you were a girl, how vibrant you were, how carefree you were, and that comes with a cycle. Everybody can do whatever they want. I think so. I got it through a cycle because when I was in school, I had a cycle. So I thought, go back to Har Ghar Cycle, train a women, not to cycle on the road, because in Bombay it's very difficult to cycle on the road, but you can cycle for yourself and become a girl. The transformation of a reminder of a wild and free girl comes from wearing your tights, wearing your helmet, then you just
It takes
become
you
a,
back in time.
yeah, you become a teenager, and everybody is saying, "Arey, ye to Sharmila is 57, yaar. I mean, she's like a dadi." I said, "Can you do planks like me? Can you just do, a squat like me? Can you do 10 burpees? Then you talk about it, man."
Very true, very true. It's easier, it's easier to talk than actually do. So,
Yeah, and women are always being judged or being commented on their age. So when you're doing your fitness regime or like cycle thing, you become carefree. You don't care. पीछे जो भी बोल रहा है बोलने दो. मुझे क्या करना है? So that attitude also comes when you start cycling. That's what I got it. So I thought, when you love a sari, how you go and tell other people. So when I like the cycle, I wanted to tell.
lovely, lovely. That is the difference between a regular person and a leader. They don't really keep things to themselves, they want to share it with everyone.
Exactly.
So you've been a major advocate of the sari run, right?
Yes.
So what was it? Did you want, fitness runs, everything to be more accessible, women not worrying about buying expensive, running gear? Was that the idea behind it?
Yeah, you can just go and walk. Like, I want to do a walk right now, I don't have to go into my fitness clothes or a t-shirt. So I think so sari is something we are very comfortable in,
And we feel good.
You feel good about it. We can wear our sneakers down, and we can go along. So that makes, and we can cycle in a sari. I have done Nawari runs, I have done Nawari cycling. So I feel Nawari is more comfortable than the fire, you can cycle into it also. So the whole messaging is that maybe we can afford or we can be okay with a tights or a t-shirt, but back in India, when people are looking at my photographs, when I went to Rajasthan, Jaipur, they want to wear their own clothes, or gungat, there still it's there. So why don't you just be comfortable with whatever you are there, and but fitness mat छोड़ो उसके बारे में.
So let's talk about impact. Okay, you've positively impacted the lives of so many people across India. What is one thing that keeps you going? Be it, a difference that you made in somebody's life, some incident that you want to share with us, or something that's really stayed with you. Maybe there are too many of them.
Yeah, I feel the greatest impact that what I had, because when I was in Blue Dart, Okay, I just had read one of the thing, a part of it on LinkedIn, a story on LinkedIn, where somebody went through a terminal illness, and she was I think so, Deloitte, or I don't remember the name of the company. They actually kept the place for her for 3 years,
Oh, really?
and
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
and what I wanted to say in this whole thing impact was when I was working with Blue Dart DHL and I was not becoming a mother for 10 years. Blue Dart supported me to adopt a child, see to it that when the adoption is happening, the orphanage, there were a lot of problems in terms of paperwork. There was no maternity leave
Okay.
in Blue Dart.
Okay.
But my bosses said, don't worry, you just go ahead with the thing and God will take care of it. Being positive about it. Blue Dart not only made me a mother, in fact, my husband was very against adoption. He said that even if we are not becoming parents, why don't we
There
just.
is a lot of social taboo around adoption.
Yes.
Mm.
But he was my main person because
Right.
I was not a single mother, or
Right.
like I was married. And when you are adopting on a Hindu law, the father's name is always there. So when you go into the law part of it, his okay was to be there. But the corporate, actually, my company Blue Dart DHL, my boss Balfour Manuel, he gave a letter saying that we know Sharmila and Bhushan so well that you can just, there is a letter that comes.
So I have actually signed for a close friends. She wanted to adopt a daughter from India. This was back in the US. So I completely understand how difficult it is. You have to give a
Yeah.
letter stating how well you know the family, that they are capable of being good parents, all of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And my husband was going through anxiety attacks, and a lot of things were happening, and there is a taboo in that also, that people do not want to share it on, and people judge you, as a father also. But Blue Dart was open. If Sharmila wants to become a mother, come on, let's do it. That really made me understand that if this corporate can do to me, I wanted to do it I wanted to tell this to more corporates and more women about it. So this was the greatest impact. And when Anushri came into my life, she was 10 months old. She made me a swimmer, she made me a runner. Because of her, I met Milan, because she was in the same school. Then I started my entrepreneurship, Tigress Moms, and now I'm with ProCam.
What is Tigress Moms?
So Tigress Mom is something that I had started during the lockdown, where I met with Tisser also, where I felt that there was a need of women coming together and sharing their
Community always helps.
yeah. And there are a lot of learnings, and there were a lot of gaps in terms of what she wanted. She didn't know how to sell her things in market. This was about the urban women. But now, Aparna, because tomorrow is Chaitra Devi Sadhana I'm going to do, I just felt that, I wanted to launch Sales Lakshmi for the rural women, and they learn in Hindi and in Marathi or English the whole part of how to do sales, how to build a brand. First build your own brand, even if you're selling laddus, you're a home chef, I want to get all those women together. आप चक्की चला रहे हो कहीं लुधियाना में, पर I have seen those women coming and running in the Vedanta Delhi half marathon. So I want them to feel that yes, हमारे लिए कोई तो एक कोर्स है जो हम कर सकते हैं. नहीं तो ऐसे हो गया कि आपने तो स्टडी कर लिया, अभी तो आपको कोई सीखने की जरूरत नहीं है. So women also have to understand that we need to learn.
Especially after getting married, because they feel that,
Yes.
the spouse is earning, what is the need to be self-independent?
Yes. So the financial freedom, everybody talks about it, but we also need to learn a lot of things. आप English learn कीजिए, आप French learn कीजिए, आप हिंदी सीखिए, आप sales सीखिए, कुछ तो सीखिए जो मिल सकेगा. YouTube है, So Sales Lakshmi is something that will be there shortly,
And you mentioned that you're actually empowering women who are in the Indo-Pak border.
Yeah.
Can you tell a little bit about that?
So we had a group of people, who had lost their husbands during the lockdown,
ठीक है.
and they were given a certain business thing, एक चक्की चलाने के लिए,
Okay.
So they did not stop there. The Itasha, which was the NGO, they thought, we decided that why don't we bring them to Delhi,
Okay.
So Saroj was one of the girls, a woman who had lost, who was a widow, and she said, "This is the first time I'm coming to Delhi right now, and मैं कभी बाहर ही नहीं आई हूँ, घर के, मेरे विलेज के बाहर नहीं आई हूँ, पर मेरा एक सपना था कि मुझे दौड़ना था."
Oh, really? Okay.
So you never know that when you're talking about money, we are talking about saris, that woman wants to do something that she wanted to do in her life. Again, going back what she was in her child, कि मुझे स्कूल से कहीं तो दौड़ना था, पर शादी हो गई बचपन में, कभी शादी के बाद बच्चे हो गए. Now that she came to Delhi. So what you were saying about that impact thing, तो मैंने बोला, हे भगवान, मैंने मेरा लाइफ सफल हो गया, because I made that woman happy. That was my the great part. I just said Har Har Mahadev. It was God doing that through me. It's always like that. हम कुछ करते नहीं है, भगवान करता है, but at least we
But
have
there is a medium that's needed, and you
medium.
are that medium.
Yes.
Okay. So, which brings me to the next question. I'm very curious to know. So, two questions from two different standpoints. Sharmila, there are many women out there who want to do something for others but don't know how to go about it. So, what would be your message to them? And the follow up to that is, there are a lot of women out there who are looking for help. They have ideas, but they don't know. Again, they don't know, they're lost, right?
Yeah.
So, what is your message to each one of those?
So one
Women who
is,
want to help and women who are looking for help.
yeah, one is women who want to help, is again the cohesiveness, the collectiveness, that we need to make a community. When we are in a community, we at least identify, कि okay, this is the person I want to help, and it can be anything. Like, I want to teach Marathi, I want to teach English to some women, I want to do something, or I know accounts, can I go to that person, who is struggling right now? Just like I know sales and fundraising. So if I teach a urban woman or a rural woman, she will have some extra bugs, So that is my way, that at least you should be aware of your strength, and then you will start telling
A
about it.
lot of women don't know about themselves.
Exactly.
Right? They don't know what they want. They don't know their strengths.
Yeah.
They're so lost in their everyday activities that they've
Very
forgotten
true.
themselves.
They have forgotten. आप खाना अच्छा बना रहे हो. Why don't you just share? I mean, you have to know your strength. Your Puran Poli is best in Mumbai. Then why don't you share? Make a master class. Share it. Just take one master class. Everything is not about money. You make a master class. Make your brand, and you might help so many other women who wants to start. That is where I want to say, for the women who want to help. The other side of the person is that when women want to, they need the help. That's what your other question was.
They have ideas but don't know how to get started.
Yeah. So I feel the ideas is something, women always need that push. She needs that a nudge, or she needs that affirmation कि yes, आज मैं कैसी लग रही हूँ. She'll always ask 100 people, like she'll ask her daughter, she'll ask her husband. My husband will say, okay, why you're already looking so good, why you want to wear this, But I feel that why are you looking out for those type of validation, So when you are coming out of the validation, you know that what what is there, and then that ideas will start floating. You will either ask for help or you want to give help. Those mediums will start floating, because you have to be a part of the universe. When you tell the universe, oh God, that like I was always saying that Aparna and Raghu are so good when I met them for the first time, that I want to be in touch with them. I connected with you on a project that we wanted to do. Then it did not work out, but I never gave up. I was in touch, because those energies are something that we want to be with.
True.
We are so busy. You are traveling, I'm traveling, but I always keep in touch. I like your post. women are always feeling a lot of people think that women are competitive, you know, they are very jealous. They it's not like that. We need to understand that we as a sisterhood, we are like witches. We can heal ourselves, you know.
Very well said.
So
Okay.
so witches do not feel jealous at all. You know, we are with the broomstick and come on, Aparna is on her journey, Sharmila is on her journey, फिर कहीं तो यूनिवर्स में मिल लेते हैं जैसे आज बैंगलोर में मिले. When you will come to Mumbai, let's meet up somewhere. It's always suddenly we have met, but when we meet, it's like
Magic, right?
Yeah.
It never feels like there was a gap or whatever. We just reconnect
yeah,
immediately.
exactly.
Okay. So, which brings us to our signature question. This is the Nari Shakti show, and our question is, what does Nari Shakti mean to Sharmila?
So Nari Shakti means again what I had said, or one is to empower yourself, to know yourself, to make yourself healthy, to make yourself financially independent. Other thing is what we should never forget our mother or sisters, you know, try to empower the family first, you know. हम बड़े बड़े बात करते हैं कि हम दुनिया को बदलना चाहते हैं, नहीं. स्टार्ट विथ योर स्मॉल ग्रुप, यू नो, योर फैमिली, योर ऑफिस, you know, and then go to a bigger community. बस दुनिया will take care of it, but this is your, you know, your world. Who can do anything for you? Just empower them.
True.
You know, I never have forgotten, you know, when I was, just because you asked me this question, when I was doing Goa Pinkathon, it was my franchisee. I was empowering so many women because the first edition had 1,500 women, and Milind said, let's do the second edition. But my daughter was not going to school. I was calling and she was saying, my husband used to saying, no, today she will not go. The buses come now, it's okay. I felt that if I can't empower my daughter, what is the use of empowering hundreds of women?
Very true, very true.
So start from home, start from yourself, start from your parents, start from your
And then it is a
children.
ripple effect.
Yeah, your daughter is like, for my daughter, Shah Rukh Khan or any other hero is not her hero. It is Sharmila, her mother. Whose mothers are heroes, you know. But we
And
teach
I
them.
remember something's coming to my mind. Did she not swim across the English Channel?
Yes, she
That's amazing.
yeah.
Okay.
She swam across the Catalina Channel when she was 14 years old, and because of my husband illness and because of my work, I could not go abroad anytime. My sister-in-law stays in US, you know. But I could not go. But because of Anushri, and she swam the Catalina, I have a 10-year-old 10 years visa on my.
Oh, really? Okay.
So I can just come to US anytime, you know. So these are the factors when you actually start putting that in your children or do some good work, you know. God, the universe gives you back. You don't have to actually work for it,
Very
you know.
nicely said.
So भगवान ने देख लिया कि okay, Sharmila has not traveled to US, and every friend of mine said कि शर्मिला ने कभी तो इंटरनेशनल ये किया ही नहीं, और पहला थप्पा पड़ा वो भी अमेरिका का.
It's meant to happen.
Yeah. So I'm blessed. I feel that it was not just America. I think so. When I started, when last year, the others part of my thing, that when I completed my Vedanta Delhi half marathon, instead of going home fast, I took a trip to Ayodhya solo, then
Okay.
Kashi, Varanasi, just to be with myself. This is also one thing that I want to tell women, that being fit is also traveling alone. Try to find out, you know. You're always with friends. That's great. It's great to be with friends. But sometimes do a solo travel. Try to know, go on the Ganges, गंगा के किनारे बस एक योगा करो, वहाँ पे डुबकी लगाओ, थोड़ा टहल लो.
Rediscover yourself.
Rediscover. You never know. I found that I became a vegetarian after coming from Banaras, because I was always knowing my purpose, that I want to empower women. But now I found the purpose that I don't have to empower anybody. I have to just understand myself first. We're all telling about that I want to empower, that I just went away. Now it's only empowerment. So that's the spiritual journey that I am in right now.
It was absolutely wonderful having you
Yeah.
here, Sharmila. There's so much more that I learned about you. I thought I had known quite a bit, but you know, every time we meet, there
Yeah.
are surprises. and the energy is infectious. I feel so recharged. And the biggest takeaway today was meeting our own selves. It's not about others. Let's start the journey looking at ourselves, rediscovering ourselves.
Yeah.
And you said, as you said, meeting our own selves. So wonderful.
Yeah.
And if you thought that the show was inspiring, please do leave us a review, a comment, and we will have another Nari here next week with her story. Until then, it's me, Aparna, signing off. Hope you all have a wonderful week. Keep shining.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Shabana.
much. Thank you, Aparna.